Shock and sadness for the FDNY a day after a firefighter and another person were killed and several others injured in a massive house fire in Brooklyn. The fallen firefighter being remembered for his big heart and heroic acts.
It's a very, very sad day for the fire department today.
As black smoke billowed out of the house in Canarsie, Brooklyn, 31-year-old firefighter Timothy Klein was trapped inside. He was fighting the ferocious fire on the second floor when Acting Chief John Hodgins says the ceiling partially collapsed.
Our members worked feverishly and very hard under very difficult conditions to try to reach him. Unfortunately, they were not able to get to him in time.
Timothy lost his life doing the job that we ask of him every day.
A job he'd done well for the past 6 years. Mayor Eric Adams tweeted that Timothy's heroics were matched only by his heart. And if you take a look at his Facebook page, you can see just how big his heart was.
Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Oh my goodness, so cute.
Like the time he helped build a ramp so this little girl could get in and out of her house all by herself. Or the ramp he helped install for the Vietnam vet who needed it. And countless other projects he got to work on through the Fight for Firefighters Foundation.
I cannot describe the heartbreak of the FDNY today.
A heartbreak Timothy's firehouse is experiencing for the second time in 3 years. In 2019, firefighter Stephen Pollard was killed while on duty. Timothy was with him and actually spoke at his funeral.
Stephen Pollard died not thinking of himself, but trying to help others. We lost a true hero that night.
The same could be said for this Queens native, a son of the Diocese of Brooklyn who went to high school at Archbishop Malloy and to church at St. Francis de Sales. Timothy was also a member of the Knights of Columbus. In a tweet, Bishop Robert Brennan said, "Our hearts are broken," and went on to say, "Let us pray that Christ our risen Lord will receive him and grant him the fullness of life and peace and console his family and fellow firefighters." Timothy comes from a family with a rich history of service with the FDNY. His dad is a retired firefighter and several other relatives are currently on the job. His funeral will be held Friday at 11 a.m. at St. Francis de Sales Church, which is located at 129-16 Rockaway Beach Boulevard in Belle Harbor. The FDNY's newest chaplain, Monsignor Jamie Gigantiello, reached out to the Klein family following the news. He said the family's strong faith is helping them through this tough time.
They are a religious family. They are Catholic. They are very practicing. The grandmother is a daily communicant. So, you know, when they have faith, it helps a little bit to take away the shock, you know, well, not the shock, to take away the grief with that hope that you're going to see them again. So that's the only relief that they have. But right now, they're just in total shock.
That was FDNY chaplain Monsignor Jamie Gigantiello. The Monsignor went on to say one of the great things about the fire department is that they don't forget. And even after the funeral, the FDNY will continue to be of service to the Klein family. Hi, I'm Christine Persichetti, anchor of Currents News. If you like what you saw, please hit the like button on this video. And if you want to see more content just like it, subscribe and click on the bell for notifications. Thanks for watching, because we are putting your faith in the news.